Short and Sweet is a social network that started in London about a year and a half ago by a girl named by the name of Julia Stevenson.
Yeah.
Julia essentially worked for a production company called HLA and now Mr. Hyde, and started getting lots of content while she was trying to sell her directors.
Yeah.
So she decided to take the content and showcase it at Brick Lane in London. So pretty much a year and a half ago we started Short and Sweet. It still runs. It's a weekly event, and it's literally a social network for filmmakers.
Yeah.
That's the purpose of it. It's really taking short film and animation and music video directors and showcasing their work to the film industry and creative directors and people in that cluster sort of industry.
It's over now, it's over now, it's over now, it's over now.
But do you think this informal way of meeting people, networking, maybe going to the internet, going to Facebook, going to things like that, do you think that informal way of promoting yourself?
Yeah, it's also tight, because it's global. It's global. Yeah, it's global.
Do you think artists in South Africa are, how can you say, more inclined to go that new global way instead of traditional?
Yeah, no,
South
I think
African?
this way is a nice way. I think a lot of artists they will like it.
Yeah.
They will really appreciate.
My name is Fabian. What's your name?
Richard.
Richard. How did you get to meet Max, Richard? How did you get to see this, get to know about this Sweet and Short?
Through Max. I met Max at Johanesburg where I play every Friday. He had the idea for Sweet and Short based on Sweet and Short overseas. People need an alternative. You go out on a weekend night and you get drunk and you listen to DJs or bands, and that's cool, but if that's all there is, then eventually
It will run dry, yeah?
yeah, it gets dry. People need something fresh, and that's just in the sound of music.
My name's Chris Green. I'm a director here in Johannesburg. Well, this kind of network's based, I guess you call it social networking.
Yeah.
I found Short and Sweet through Facebook. It's such an effective medium because it puts the audience that you want for an event like this immediately in your grasp.
Yeah.
People are here, people actually want to be here. It's not because they've been given a flyer or someone's told them to come, it's because they actually want to be here. I had a short film or two sitting in the vault, and I said, do you want to show my film? They said, yeah, sure, please. So that's how I did it. So hopefully this can kind of mean something for being able to network with people and more of these kind of events and more independent filmmakers making films and being able to have a platform to show them.
Well, what we're doing is creating a physical event, so it's a physical social network, and we're going to back that by a new media social network. There's a need in the community for film to be showcased, especially directors who are starting out, finishing varsity, or into the advertising industry and are tired of doing adverts and want to move into documentaries and features.
Yeah.
They usually come out with a short and they show their short to their friends, and then they put the short on the side of their desk in a drawer, and it never gets showcased. So this is their platform, and a networking event.
That's fantastic. So if somebody who's watching this wants to send something in,
sure,
what do they do?
Well, firstly, they can contact us. My email address is max, M-A-X, at p&p.co.za. They can submit it that way. When we get the online network going, they'll be able to submit their content that way. They can also post it. But if they go to the website, www.shortandsweet.co.za, that's shortandsweet.co.za, they'll find instructions on how to submit content.